What's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer, and let's talk about a very interesting article that came out 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It's talking about scientists finding out how to efficiently extract silver. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but this could actually be a game changer. This could change everything, and that's because one of the main reasons silver is so explosive is because how scarce it is. Most silver is thrown away, never to be recycled. Silver's a byproduct. Very, very few silver mines. All these mines are looking for gold, lead, and zinc. If they find silver, they'll take it, but they're not looking for it. So we already know there's a diminishing supply and a rapidly growing demand. Supply and demand, fundamentals, investing 101. Low supply, high demand equals pushing the price up. But if we start to learn how to efficiently extract silver, that could reamp the production or the supply and potentially not make silver as scarce, and that could weigh down on the price. Now, it's kind of funny when you're investing in a precious metals. And by the way, I'm gonna break this down. You might be thinking, no, Silver Slayer, you're wrong. I'm just saying the theoretical possibility, but I'm definitely boosting it up because this is not going to play out as I'm saying. It's not going to even put a dent into the reality of the situation when it comes to supply and demand or scarcity. But it brings up the question, and I want to even take this whole topic a step further, looking into, okay, well, as we do grow technologically, scientists finding out every day new uses for silver, but what if they get to a point where they could mimic or find another metal or something along those lines that could replace silver? I mean, there's so much at stake here, and there's so many directions we can go with this, whether it is learning how to, a perfect example, a couple of years ago, scientists found out a way how to make silver 40 times stronger without losing any of its electrical conductivity. It's just as useful, but it's 40 times stronger, so they don't need anywhere near as much. And I feel like that's going to be a reoccurring thing when it comes to its innovations. And it's going to weigh out because, yes, we might not need as much silver in an EV. For example, it takes around 58 grams per EV, cutting it down to 28, and they're going to learn how to, only need 10 to 15 grams, so that could weigh down on the scarcity. But then on the other side, we have so many new developments for silver where it's going to be needed, meaning it needs more silver. So it's going to be on a balance beam. Regardless, though, we're going to go deeper into that later. I want to check out this article because this could definitely give some insight and why they're looking at silver to be the metal to, efficiently extract. It's kind of funny that they're focusing on silver, just like it's also funny why they're focusing on so many silver mines. And, there's a lot of there's a lot of telling articles coming out of people really trying to focus on silver as their main experiment and as their main focus. And I think it's because they know how critical silver plays in the economy, as without silver, we're screwed. No solar panels, no Green New Deal, no climate change, or hopefully fixing climate change, global warming, throw that out the window, because silver. So, on that note, that was a little introduction on the video, but I did want to share something as well. I got some silver deals for you. Who doesn't like silver deals? First deal, I'm offering you the new 2022 Britannias and Krugerrands for only $4.50 over spot. Both very good coins. The new Britannias have the new security feature. Krugerrands, very nice coin. I'm also offering the 2022 Noah's Ark silver coins. This is the 1 ounce at only $4.25 over spot. It's in the quarter ounce at $3.25 over melt. These are collectible coins. Getting these at such a low spot, these coins could double, triple, quadruple in the next 5 years because the design changes. They're collectible. You buy them while they're cheap, hold on to them, and those are nice coins to grow on top of spot price. Generic rounds are pegged to spot price. So if spot price stays $20 in 10 years from now, your stack hasn't appreciated a single penny. Coins like this are detached from spot price. These coins will rise in price regardless of what spot price does. That's why I tell people buy, bulk generics in the beginning, but it is nice to branch off so you're not relying on silver spot price to rise. You're at least having some insurance that it will rise regardless, and then take those profits when silver or when those coins rise in value, take the profits and throw it back into more generics. That's what a lot of people do. But anyways, I also have the half-ounce Canadian silver coins at $3.50 over melt. If you guys want to purchase any of those, then send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Ask them what else they got in stock, or let them know any of those deals you want. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. Great company, respected, great guys. You're going to have a great time working with them. It's a direct source. One of the big guys. Great way to build a relationship with someone that is one of the top dogs in the game, instead of just a third-party site. I think this can be very beneficial for you all. So yeah. Anyway, link to this article is in the description. Scientists found out how to efficiently extract silver. They have created a sorbent that maximizes the absorption of precious metal from solutions. Chemists at the Ural Federal University have discovered how the best sorbent based on amino polymers for extracting silver from solutions. It helps selectively extract the precious metal even if its concentration in solutions is negligible. The new sorbent will not only simplify the extraction of silver in the industry, it will also help purify drinking water. And silver actually already does that. And that's why back in the day, back in like ancient biblical times, they thought silver was some type of magic metal. And it is, because silver can purify water. You drop silver in water, purifies it. If you drop silver in milk, it keeps the milk fresh longer. Silver responds with other elements that no other metal can. It's the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, light. I mean, silver is just something that's one in infinity. Nothing can replace it. Nothing's like it. So, anyways, it will help purify drinking water. A high concentration of silver in water is toxic to the body in fishery reservoirs, and will also be useful in the processing of production waste. Which is funny because a lot of silver, is thrown away since it's used in so much of the industrial sector. A lot of silver is ending up in the contamination of groundwater. Like one of the silver mines that was about to get opened was actually opening in Canada, but they protested the silver mine because all of the waste left over from the from the building site and the mining site would contaminate their groundwater. It's ironic because the metal they're digging up out of the ground, contaminating the groundwater, actually purifies the groundwater. But yeah, I mean it's a repeating cycle. Sorption of metal ions is facilitated by the very nature of the aminopolymer matrix of sorbents. Now, I don't want to bore you with all the scientific stuff behind it. I'm sure a very, very, very small percentage of you actually care about the exact amino acids and all this. It's more about the message behind it, is that scientists are finding ways to use the least amount of silver as possible for electric vehicles, for solar panels, especially since their half-life is so short, and then learning how to break down the waste and learning how to make it 40 times stronger without losing any electrical conductivity, and learning how to mine it out of the ground better or faster, learning how to, there's so many different things going on surrounding silver primarily that it really does, I think, show people are realizing silver is a critical role in the development of not just the economy, but the world's health. Global warming and climate change, some of the biggest problems we have, silver is the key ingredient. Silver is the key for those things happening or not happening. I think most industry know it, but some know it probably, but it's not being talked about. A lot of people are sweeping it under the rug for obvious reasons, but when it is unfolded, when the mask is taken off, and everyone understands how critical of a role silver plays, that's when the price is going to explode. I'm sure there are companies that are already, aware, just like Elon Musk. He owns SpaceX, Solar City, Tesla, all these companies that need boatloads of silver. I'm sure he's stacking it up secretly. He would never admit it because if he did, the price would skyrocket and his cost of production would go up. But that's just a mascot. He's the perfect example. But think about every other company, not just Elon. Think of Apple. Think of every automobile company. I mean, there's so much to this, and only true silver stackers really understand the extent of it. I mean, even someone like Elon Musk probably doesn't understand. I mean, he's not doing research hours a day like I am, making daily videos that you guys are watching. We're way ahead of the curve, and a lot of people are going to be wishing to be in our shoes. They're going to, just like people say, I wish I could go back to 2015 and buy Bitcoin when it was $20. That's what people are going to be saying about us as well. It makes sense. But if you don't know it, then you don't even have an option to invest into it. And that's probably the worst thing. At least if you find one of my videos, you come across one of my videos, at least you have the option to say, okay, I'll buy silver, or okay, I won't. But the people that will never watch my video, that don't even know about the dollar stance, how corrupting and how depreciated the value is, the people that don't even know that they have an option to invest in the silver, that's the people I feel bad for. Because at least, and the ones that are going to be kicking themselves in the butt the worst are the people that knew about it but didn't make the choice, knowing about Bitcoin in 2015 and saying, it's $1, it's $20, it's $200, I'm not going to buy it. But the people that didn't even know about Bitcoin back then, it's like, oh, whatever. But imagine knowing about it and you still didn't. That's going to be the real regret. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Remember, if you want to buy any of those 3 deals I showed on the screen, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. Great company. Their website will be up soon, but it's just as easy to buy from them. Just send Andy an email, send him an email, get you all situated. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. Check out the recent videos I've been making. Got a lot of interesting stuff coming out. I'm going to be doing a collab soon with another channel. It's going to be really cool because it's a prepping channel. I want to go more into the prepper side of things because I know a lot of you started stacking for that reason. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.